Hey, Tyson here. Just going to be opening a Spider-Man Collector Booster Box today. We'll take a look and see what the box feels like. Does it feel like it's worth it to open? If you've not liked, comment, or subscribed, I would appreciate your support. I'm on my quest for 20 followers, and so it would help out a lot. It's fun to open these and kind of share thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get going on this Spider-Man Collector's Booster Box. Are these worth it? We will see. I'm skeptical. I got this from my LGS for $599. We'll see. I think there's some good hits in here, but it doesn't feel like it has the stuff that Final Fantasy is going to have, and there's going to be a lot of duplication. I love Spider-Man though, and so I'm getting one. I still feel these boxes should be like $200 to $300, like they were when they first came out with Throne of Eldraine. Yeah, off the bat, the packaging is cool. It's a cool picture of Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, and Miles Morales. If you're new to Magic, these come in 12 packs, and it's 2 piles of 6. And let's take a look. I like the packaging on this one. I feel like it would be fun if they had a few more characters on them, but we'll see if these open up. Let's go ahead and get started. Do these have a pull tab? So off the bat, it doesn't want to open. Man, all right, we're gonna just go down this thing right here. Hopefully, unlike the Japanese box I got, hopefully the rares, I guess they're kind of spread throughout, but hopefully the commons are up front, and then you have the spice in the back. So all the commons and uncommons in here are foil, and then we're gonna have some chances at fun things. So here we have our uncommons and the commons. We have our foil land right there. Then we have Oscorp Industries as a foil. We have a borderless card, Origins of Spider-Man. We have a card from the Scene Box, and then we have a foil bonus sheet card. Bonus sheets cards come one in every collector booster, I believe, at least one in every one. In play boxes, play boosters, I think it's like 1 in 30 packs now, when it used to be 1 in 3. So they've been nerfed significantly, so I don't love that. But the card is cool. Red Wedding Ring, 2 white and 2. Artifact, when this artifact enters, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. When an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, you draw the card. Whenever an opponent you control an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life, during their turn you gain that much life. So a lot of stuff going on there. John Romita Sr. on the art. Then we have Electro, Kingpin, looks like Doc Ock, Lizard, Wolverine, Daredevil, Human Torch. So a lot of Spider characters there. We have the comic version of the Scarlet Spider Ben Reilly. Love the art. And we have a token. I really don't know the value on any of these, so maybe after I open these up, I'll log them and take a look. We're going to cut here for a second. I got the fire truck passing. Okay, I am back. These packs are hard to open. I don't know if I didn't get any of these art cards in my box opening, so I don't know if they come in that anymore. I like those over more than tokens. Symbiote Spawn, I've not seen her before. And there's all the symbiotes in the mid-90s. There's our commons and uncommons. Our borderless card is a Spider-Man Noir. We have a Plains. We have a foil mythic in Imposter Syndrome. We have an extended art card with Spinneret and Spiderling. We have a Scene Box card, a non-foil. We have an Opposition Agent, black and 2. Human Rogue, you control Flash. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. While an opponent is searching their library, you exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. You may spend mana as though ready mana to cast them. That's brutal. Strength of Will, I love the art on the extended arts. And till end of turn, target creature you control gains indestructible. When a 1/1 is dealt damage, when those creatures dealt damage, put that many 1/1 counters on it. It looks like it's the art for a Friendly Neighborhood. So I don't know if those are only in these now, which is interesting if that is the case. Yeah, we just have to open this the hard way. All right. Let's go through our foils and uncommons real quick. And then we have a foil Swamp. And we have this guy, but in non-foil. Extended art, we have Moreland, Devourer of Spiders. I think he's from Spider World, or Spider Island, with great power extended. Then we have a Tangle Green and a 1 instant prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Each attacking creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Mary Jane is our comic book art card, and we have our treasure. Yeah, some of these, I guess I'll put them together. I don't care if they're foil or whatnot. Our foil uncommons. Then we have a Web Warriors. I got this in my normal booster box. These are the borderless cards, or comic book art cards. I'm not completely positive. Then we have a Blue Island, and then we have our Eddie Brock in foil. These are great in foil because they don't curl. Black and 2, when he enters, return target creature card with mana value 1 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield. Transform Eddie Brock. We have black, red, and green, and for 3, Menace, Trample, Haste. When Venom attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you draw X cards, then you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, where X is the sacrificed creature's mana total. So he's a beefy boy. We have the Death of Gwen Stacy in the comic art, and then we have a one of these. Oh, I thought it was going to be the Sensational Spider-Man, but it is Symbiote Spider-Man. And yeah, love that art. Then we have Clever Impersonator, 2 blue and 2. Classic Bagley art. Creature Shapeshifter. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. And we have extended art for Rocket Powered Glider. See a lot of white on the top of that. I don't know if it's just it's just the way it was cut. We have our token or whatever. I don't know where stuff is going anymore. Too many piles. I've successfully put the token in the token pile twice, it appears. Okay. So dramatic, so loud. All right, so we have our foils, our uncommons and commons. Put that there. We have our white land, and then our first rare is Peter Parker's Camera. 1 artifact enters with 3 film. Remove a film counter from artifact copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose targets for the copy. It's pretty cool. Silk Web Weaver. Cool art for the comic card. Extended art, we have Doc Ock's Tentacles. 1 artifact, create a creature you control with mana value 5 or greater. You may attach this equipment to it. Equip readers 4/4. It's 5 to equip later on. Wow, we have a Mobius on a Magic the Gathering card. I don't know if there have been Mobius cards before. Famous European painter. I believe he's from France, if I recall correctly. Dude was tremendously talented. His stuff is just cool. The silhouette is amazing. Yeah, this is great. Probably one of my favorite Ponder arts. Blue, I mean, it's Ponder. There's nothing crazy there, but the art is amazing. Foil Carnage Crimson Chaos in the comic book art. When he enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield. It gains this creature attacks each combat if able. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. We have the art card for Kapow. Man, alright, I'm just going right to it. Like, I am grabbing these so tight. Like, it's not, it's like straining my fingers pretty good. The Hobgoblin looks cool foil. Right, put those guys there. Have our blue land. First rare, we have Lethal Protection, black and 3. Destroy target creature, return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. extended art Shadow of the Goblin. Are these? I don't even know if they do come in foil. I don't think they did in Final Fantasy. So it seems like it's kind of inconsistent with how many I'm getting. Cheering crowd, beginning of each phase. Yeah, little extended art, so I'll take it. Winds of Change, the classic Spider-Man. Man, which cover was this from? I own the book too. Ron Friends, Klaus Johnson. It's an homage to Amazing Fantasy 15. Winds of Change Red. Each player shuffles their cards into their hand, from their hand into the library, then draws that many cards. And Cosmic Spider-Man extended art foil. I think that's going to be a pretty good hit. Yeah, this is your commander if you want to play with all the Spider-Man cards. So that's pretty cool. I'm very excited to get that. Then we have a Sinister Six appearing here on the art card. I think this is the first version of the Sinister Six. The one that I grew up with in the NES video game. Kraven wasn't there, and everybody else here was. I don't remember who the other character was on that. Straining my fingers. Okay, we have a white planes with great power. Some of these are kind of not sticky, but are another strength of will here. Extended art Anti-Venom, 5 white. When Anti-Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Damage will be dealt to him. Prevent that damage. Put that many 1/1 counters on him. So there's an enchantment in the set that prevents all damage and goes to a enchanted creature instead. So good little combo in white if you're going that way. Excuse me. Beast Within, green and 2. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 beast creature token. I mean, we get the Todd Father on Magic cards now. Like, that's so freaking cool. Parker Luck, extended art, black and 2. At the beginning of your instep, 2 target players each reveal the top card of their library. Each with life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player. Then they put the card they revealed into their hand. And we have our little token there. Man, Todd McFarlane on Magic the Gathering art. Like, that is, I will take it. I wonder if they have the art for Spider-Man #1 on those cards. That'd be pretty cool to see. Man, open up. All right. Sunspider, because everybody wants Sunspider. We have a green, we have our forest right there. Blizzard Connor's Curse and foil. That's the duplication that's kind of happens in the set quite a bit. Another Mary Jane Watson. And then we have Comeuppance, white and 3. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to the source's controller. Man, I have to say, I like how the card looks, but it's that black around it just makes it a little hard to read. We have our rare extended art Kraven the Hunter, green, black, and 1. Trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls with the greatest power among creatures that player controls dies, draw a card and put a 1/1 counter on Kraven the Hunter. Little, everybody wants a hot dog, right? I guess you could put that hot dog in your Sonic the Hedgehog deck, and you can say it's a chili dog. There you go. That's a cool token. All right, we have our forest. Then we have Cheering Crowd, which I got an extended art a little bit ago. I will take that Venom. Sandman, Shifting Scoundrel, and Extended Art. Spider-Punk as the art card. Then we have Venom, King in Black. Scythix, the Black Dragon. 2 black and 3. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Dragon Skeleton. Flying Infect. Venom gains haste until end of turn. Regenerate Venom. It's pretty cool. Spider Sense, Extended Art. Man, I think a lot of these cards just look so good extended. I think I like the old. I don't think I have any Final Fantasy with me. I have a Extended Art. I think I liked the frame on these better than I do here. They're just a little different. Human Citizen Token. Okay. Right, and then we have our Mountain Spider-Man Miles Morales, 2 green and 4. Vigilance Trample, attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. He can deal excess combat damage to a player he's attacking. Whenever Spider-Man enters or attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures you control. Those creatures gain travel until end of turn. Not a flip card. I think this might have been the chance to do like the original Ultimate Spider-Man before Miles took over the mantle. We have J. Jonah Jameson. Then we have a extended or your scene box card, but Doc Ock. And here we have the Reanimate Mike Zeck. This is when he comes back to life, but Kraven the Hunter buried him alive. We have our second Extended Art Strength of Will, because lots of duplication. We're down to 2 packs. Flying away. Alright, we have a Swamp. We have a Parker Luck. Urban Retreat is their extended. Oscorp Industry. We have Hunter's Insight Kraven. Green and 2. Choose a target creature you control. When that creature deals damage to target player or planeswalker this turn, draw that many cards. Rent is Due Extended Art. Then we have the Gwenom. Gwenom Remorseless. The art card in our last pack. I feel like the last couple packs I've been able to open. This one wants to be stubborn. And see if we get anything cool. We have a Forest, Aranya, Heart of the Spider, green, white, and 1. Whenever you attack, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. That's great. Whenever modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. That's pretty good. We have a Maximum Carnage. Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. Add 3 red, and then the saga deals 5 damage to each opponent. Yeah. Oh, cool. We have one of the art cards for Peter Parker. When he enters, create a 2/1. And we have the Amazing Spider-Man. I would have loved to see the Steve Ditko one, but we have the Spider-Gwen Web Warrior Najila Blade Blossom. Red and 2. She has all, so she could be your Spider-Man commander as well. If you wanted her instead of Cosmic Spider-Man. Whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 white warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking. And then our last one here is the Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. I have no idea what any of the cards in this set are worth. Did I get hosed? We'll see. If you enjoyed watching these, feel free to give me a like, comment, subscribe on my journey to 20 subscribers, and Yeah, this is just a fun little side hobby. What do you guys think? Have you guys opened any of this product? Is there anything you are looking for? I really like the product. Definitely lots of repetition, just because the set's kind of small. But this one was more fun to open than the other boxes because we're actually getting the bonus sheet, which I would have liked to have seen more of. So, anyways, have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you guys soon.